Hello, hello, Bomber Fox at your service. I wanted to go over this particular question because I don't really think many people know why people were so upset at Milo's video, especially this simpering moron that I'm about to show you.
Why is a literal teenager's different definition of racism from you so horrifying that you all have to go, No! No, we have to stop him! We've got to debunk him now! Ah!
Now, what he doesn't tell you is that it is not just a teenager's definition. In fact, it's not even Milo's own definition, as per admission in his whatever it decides to be this time. It's not just Milo's redefinition, but this new definition of racism and sexism has been going along in many sociology departments. They're going around saying that racism and sexism can only mean power plus prejudice, and that according to studies of implicit bias, which then they will use to single out white people as somehow being born racist and sexist, yet they omit any studies of people of other races and if they have any implicit biases at all.
This video is going to include discussions about racism, and because I am white, none of these thoughts about racism in this video are my original thought. I accredit to most of the ideas that I have picked up from these two videos created by two very lovely black YouTubers. So go and check them out, please, because they're lovely and awesome, and like, why not?
Now, the guy on the right is Gazi Kodzo. He is a part of the Uhuru movement, which is a very racist organization that takes in disaffected black youths and they brainwash them into believing their version of history, and they get them into a position where they demand reparations from every single white person alive today. They will also go around and harass people of other races and demand that they respect them even though that they're the ones doing the harassing. The one on the left is Sensei Ashite Matsu, who complains about cultural appropriation but is not self-aware enough to know that she is doing the same thing by taking Japanese names. She is also a blatant racist who spouts anti-white bigotry. I'm gonna play you some clips of videos from these two just so you can get a taste of how insane and evil these people are.
Aquaba, y'all. So I was just chilling outside by the sun because I can do that because I'm black. And then white Jesus came to me. White Jesus was like, Gazi. I said, what white Jesus? And he was like, you need to train male Saxons. I said, why white Jesus? He was like, because just like dogs, they need training. I said, okay, I'll do it. So now I'm going to show you these well-trained male Saxons, toilet seat complexion individuals, okay? Disciples of white Jesus, okay? So let's talk to them real quick and let's see what they have to say. Uhuru?
Uhuru.
Do you owe reparations?
Absolutely.
Why you say that? Wait, who is you?
Beryl Shepley.
Uhuru Beryl. Now, you owe me some money. Okay, you owe me reparations.
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Because every freedom that I have and have taken for granted for my entire life has been made possible by wealth that my ancestors stole.
Uhuru. Good. Uhuru,
Uhuru.
what your name is?
Jackson.
Uhuru Jackson, you owe me reparations.
I do.
Why that?
Because I have benefited from the wealth that was stolen from you,
Tell it.
as have all my ancestors, the ones who owned slaves and the ones who did not, the Jews in, the white Jews in Hungary.
You better tell on the white Jews. Say that again.
The white Jews in Hungary, the fake Jews.
Yes, fake white Jews.
Fake white Jews.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So you unite with reparations.
Completely.
Uhuru.
Uhuru.
What your name is?
This is what happens when you take young people and you teach them nothing but a black and white version of history, You get people just constantly asking for reparations despite all the progress we've made as a society, and you get an entire race of people that feel absolutely guilty for something that they have not done. Next will be Sensei, who will tell us all with a shit-eating grin that all white people are racist.
Hey guys, it's me, Seren, back with another video. This is going to be a quick PSA that is really a response to the number of people that I see saying, not all white people are racist. Not all white people, not all white people, not all white people. And this is white people as well as black people that love to say this. And I'm just here to let you know, public service announcement, yes, all white people. All white people are racist. And the reason why all white people are racist is because all white people are born into and raised in a racist white supremacist society that instills racist white supremacist ideals within them. And until they say, you know what, I am racist. I was born into this racist society that instilled me with certain beliefs of superiority, white supremacy, as well as certain beliefs about black people and other.
Now, what I'm trying to get across to anyone who's watching this is that yes, this redefinition of racism needs to be countered because people are using it to mask their bigotry and say, oh, hey, it's okay, I can't be racist because I'm a person of color. I don't stand to benefit, even though I'm being insanely bigoted towards people based on race, which is what racism is. I'm going to play a little clip from Bahar Mustafa using this redefinition of the word racism to excuse what she has done.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I represent the most marginalised people at Goldsmiths. Furthermore, there have been charges made against me that I am racist and sexist to white men. I want to explain why this is false. I, an ethnic minority woman, cannot be racist or sexist towards white men because racism and sexism describe structures of privilege based on race and gender. And therefore women of colour and minority genders cannot be racist or sexist since we do not stand to benefit from such a system. In order for our actions to have been deemed racist or sexist, the current system would have to be one which enables only people of colour and women to benefit economically and socially on such a large scale, and to the systematic exclusion of white people and men, who for the past 400 years would have had to have been subjected to colonisation.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Now that you've seen the real definition of racism, you can see that it is not just power plus prejudice, like the sociologists want you to believe. This is why people got upset with Milo's video. It's just there are extreme ideologues that are trying to hand out pamphlets of newspeak with changing definitions and lies by omission that are going to excuse more racial violence. If we continue excusing violence like what I'm going to play you next with this newspeak definition, I fear there is going to be much more bloodshed in the United States.
Black vote! 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 You hear me on being? Is that white? Is that white? White? Hey, white, get their ass! Come on, nigga! Hurry that bitch up! Hey! He white! Beat his shit! Bitch! Everybody's hard! Look! Hey, look! White boy! Now they beating up every white person! They beat up every... They make the squad cars leave. They not. They beat somebody's ass. Look, they beat somebody's ass, y'all. Look. Look. Look, bro, look. Ooh, look, y'all, look. Oh, my God, look. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, look. Who they just beat up, bro? Now, see, this ain't on the clip. I think they just beat some white bitch ass for no reason. They bust her window and everything.
So, Chuckles, who can only stick to a few pathetic running gags, are you ever going to recognize what your cult is doing and burn the pages of this Newspeak manual? Or are you going to continue to lie by omission and redefine a word that pretty much everybody knows? Because if by now you refuse to realize that any race or any ethnicity can be just as hateful towards any other, and you keep excusing it by using this new definition, then you are a lower piece of scum than even Davis Arini. Thank you all for watching. I hope I was able to provide a good enough case for most people to understand why people were upset at Milo's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.